G'day guys, and welcome to another one of my Digimon ReArise videos. So it's already been nearly a month since I've released my Digimon Coming to Global video, and we've already whipped through all of those releases. Pretty much we're up to date with my last video, which means I need to make another one. Make sure you leave a like down below. These videos are quite a bit of work. And credits to Chordos too on the Discord for all of the translations and images that you'll see in this video. So this is roughly where we're up to. The only thing that hasn't released since my last video is the Omegamon Zwart D, the calm one, and the purple Omegamon. Other than that, I'm pretty sure we've gotten through everything already. So we've already had Ravemon and Rosemon. Remember, these are the release schedule that happened on JP. Knowing Global, it's not going to be anything like this, but this gives you a rough idea of what's coming when, so you can kind of plan your Digirubies, even though Global loves to handball that out the window. So we've had the Ravemon, we've had the Rosemon. Can't remember if we've had the Purple Duffmon. He is an egg, subjugation egg, so we definitely haven't had him. He's not too crazy there. Alter B should come in an Omegacha, but since we haven't had Zwart D, I don't know if they'll release them together or if they will do them in separate releases. They're kind of holding back a bit on Global with the Omegamon Gachas. This red Alter B, you can skip. He's kind of super risky because he's a bit squishy until he gets below 50% health. But once he does, he's an absolute beast, so probably skippable. Crimson Mode is out right now as I'm making this video. Definitely a really, really solid Digimon. This Mega Gargomon is another subjugation point egg. He is really solid. He's kind of like a mini Sakuyamon Mika Mode. He's really good. Cooldown reduction and heals. I'm expecting Chaosmon to drop pretty soon now that Crimson Mode is out. They are best buddies. I pulled Chaosmon a little bit later. I'll make a showcase for him once he is announced on the global side. Of probably one of, if not the best tech calm support in the game at the moment. After that, this is where JP started to launch into their second anniversary stuff. You know, we've only just had our first anniversary of global, so we are flying ahead here. So they released this yellow Rasemmon in a ticket banner. He's pretty good. He makes everyone hit harder on counters and gives a HP boost. He's not bad. He's in a ticket banner. Then they launched into the Holy Beasts. They released two of them before they released the biggest boy Rasemmon anniversary and Matamamon with him. Then after that, they went into Baihu and Azulongmon, which is kind of weird. I guess they were hoping everyone was drained from Rasemmon and Mitamamon, so they'd have to buy rubies for Baihumon and Azulongmon. But since we've already got these, this is a good chance to start saving for these two. I don't know if they will release them straight away. They might be saving them for something like New Year's or Christmas. However, there's still, 2 months left until that happens, so I don't know if they got enough in their tank to not release them sooner. Definitely coming really soon. Like, look how close we are to the big boy coming. If you haven't seen my showcase video for this guy, I've got two. He's an absolute game changer. Really, really powerful. The most broken release ever on Digimon ReArise. You can take care of him now, but at the time, he is an absolute monster. Mitamamon is still really powerful as well. Deathmark, HP recovery, boosts your allies' tech and power, like really solid as well. After that, I said the Holy Beast. Then Mirage Gaogamon released. This guy slept on a little bit. I think he's pretty good. Minus 50% to defense, 60% to purple allies crit rate. He's a purple support. Pair him with Rasemmon anniversary. You're going to be having a good time there. He's pretty solid. He slept on a bit, I think, because people were already drained from all of the crazy banners that had just released at the time. After him, another Omegamon Gacha, which has the purple Zwart D. Now, I'm not expecting this guy since we haven't even got the blue one yet, but this guy will eventually come, and he is probably the most skippable Omegamon Gacha out there. Apart from maybe the red Alter B, he is nothing special at all. I didn't rate him. I've never even seen him used in competitive play. He's definitely a skip, because after him comes Merciful Mode. That's right. We're close to Omegamon Merciful Mode on Global. I'm not sure how close. Probably within a month, but we'll see. I'm also expecting them to drag out the Rasenmon Anniversary banner for a while. Just to get longevity out of that, because people will be spending. That'll be a good earner for him. But Merciful Mode is very, very popular, very, very powerful, and one of my worst despair arcs ever. I went over 3,000 Digirubies and didn't pull this guy. So I'm pumped for him to come to Global so I can have another crack at him. After Merciful Mode, Neptunemon and Tiger Vespermon drop together. They're actually pretty solid. Neptunemon is kind of like a Zulongmon. A little bit more defensive oriented. Tiger Vespermon's probably one of the best revivers in the game. After that, Ulforce Brave, who is a really good Rasenmon Anniversary counter. He's not fantastic, but it kind of depends on your opponent's team comp, because he does extra damage against purple Digimon. So definitely if you're having trouble with Rasenmons, Ulforce is definitely an option for you to summon for. After that, friggin' crazy, man. We're into X antibodies. First one is Metal Garurumon X. Don't have him, went pretty deep. Don't want to talk about it. He's great though. Probably the weakest of the X antibodies, but still super solid. It makes your Underworld dungeon runs a lot easier, because all of the X antibodies get a little boost in there. After him, directly after him, Wargreymon X releases. He is really, really powerful, like hits so hard, crazy status, like utility, pretty good. As you can see, it's gonna be, it's a hectic schedule, man. There is a step up with Green Seraphimon and Purple Ragumon. Green Seraphimon's pretty solid. He's kind of like a healing heavy Leomon. And the Purple Ragumon, he hits harder on status ailmented enemies, nothing too crazy. After that, we're into Volcanic Dramon, who is the best, I think personally, the best defensive support in the entire game. He's running rampant in PvP still. He's really, really solid. If you played Lynx, that's where he's from. Alter B, the yellow one, he will release in another Omegacha. Again, not sure of the Omegamon Gacha release schedule for Global, because they kind of hold back on them. JP gets at least 1 or 2 a month, not Global. And then we're into Magnamon X. After Magnamon X, there's a few more releases until we're up to date with JP, but not much. Like, we're pretty friggin' close. Do keep in mind that JP's releasing Digimon almost as fast as Global, so unless they pair some of these guys together, not going to be catching up rapidly fast, but we're getting pretty close. I'm thinking the devs want to get close enough that they can do a joint release at some point, release a Digimon on both versions of the game without breaking Global, without being too weak on JP. I think that's their ultimate aim, kind of like Dokkan Battle, where the release schedule is semi-close, there's like a couple of months between, although the release schedule for this is way more hectic than most other gacha games. As I said before, the global schedule will most likely change. Here's my plan of attack, I think. Of course, I'm going in for Rasenmon Anniversary. I'm going to go pretty hard in Spiral Raids for this Mega Gargamon. I'd love Anniversary Rasenmon and Mitamamon, both of them. I don't have Mitamamon on my JP account, which is really sad because I think it's a really cool Digimon. After that, Mirage Gargamon's going to be a skip. Merciful Mode, I'm going back in. I want him. The biggest despair arc of my whole YouTube. I want him. I'm going in on Global when he drops. I have to skip Neptunemon and Tiger Vespermon, even though they're pretty good. Depending on how I'm going, Ulforce is on my radar. But I do like Wargreymon X. Metal Garurumon X, I'm kind of torn. I'll have to see what my stock is for him. Like, he's good, but he's not fantastic. He's really balanced. I'll say he's balanced. He's a balanced, good, calm Digimon. Volcanic Dramon is on my radar after that as well. Like, there's so much going on. Guys, you cannot spend on every banner. A lot of people ask how I get so many Digirubies. Guys, don't spend on every banner. Save your PvP rewards until there's something that you really want or that will benefit your account. If you try and summon on this, and then this, and then this, and then this, you're going to have no Digirubies left for anything coming after. We're getting close, everyone. Let me know if I've missed anything. I know there might be 1 or 2 step-ups and a few... Oh, there's like DFQs and stuff that I haven't included as well. I think I've done pretty well in getting everything. I feel like there's something in between here, but I can't remember what it was. If you know, let me know in the comments down below. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe for the hype coming up on Global and its hectic release schedule. I'm going to wrap it up there. Let me know what you're summoning for, and I'll see you in the next Digimon ReArise video. Bye!